was try to back up from that and proposed several public meetings and public discussions to try to get us to a conclusion before the special town meeting. So I did leave some copies of this for the public on the table here. This includes an update at your meeting on May 15th. So let me back up. Attempting to consolidate the questions and concerns surrounding the TIF with Pico Real Estate Partners by May 1st. So that would mean in the next few weeks, just gathering the input from the various stakeholders and consolidating them, getting that to prep. Having an update at your scheduled meeting on May 15th to really update you as to where we stand. Should you schedule this tonight, I will reach out to both the planning board and the advisory committee. The advisory committee outreach will be fairly simple since the chairman is in the audience tonight, to try to schedule sometime around May 24th, perhaps a joint meeting with the Board of Selectmen, the advisory committee, and the planning board, again, to have a public discussion about where we're at, presumably or hopefully at your May 29th meeting, which would be not your regular schedule, but to schedule a special selectmen's meeting just for that purpose, to discuss and hopefully vote the TIF. A couple weeks after that, schedule a general public meeting so that members of the public had the opportunity to come and ask questions and engage. We would invite prep to that. And then, of course, the special town meeting on June 19th, at which we would discuss the TIF, and if the board chose to put them back on the warrant, the liquor licenses. Should you vote the June 19th date tonight, Ann will produce a schedule of a proposed warrant discussion and closure and posting, and so we can get that to you as soon as possible. And we would televise most, if not all, of these sessions so that the public would have significant opportunity for input. And I'd also be willing to tape one of our Ask the Town Manager TV shows on HCTV and maybe invite prep and some local officials in to have a dialogue, because those seem to get pretty good viewership when we produce them. So I think that presents a pretty comprehensive opportunity for both stakeholders within the community and the community at large to participate and weigh in.
Troy, when would you propose that we would be ready to open the warrant and then open and finalize and post?
Should you vote this, we'd come up with that. I would say fairly swiftly. I mean, you could vote to open the warrant at your meeting next Monday night, at your meeting before the town meeting, and then perhaps close it at your regularly scheduled meeting on May 15th, or leave it open for a little longer if you chose. So I think Ann and I would confer on that and come back to you next week with a proposed schedule for that.
Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, sounds good. No, sounds good.
All
Right. Good point. Consistent with the law, the warrant would need to be posted by June 5th, which is 14 days before the town.
Okay, so the motion on the table is to set the special town meeting date on June 19th, 2017 at 7 p.m. It's been seconded. So all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. All right, next up is the fireworks site